Good Friday, racing fans. This is Ellis Park Mike with HorseRacingBarns.com. Yesterday we had 5 winners. Top pick won the fourth race, and 3 of our 4 underneath it finished out the superfecta, which come back $154 for a dime. Not too bad. We had 4 out of 5 in the pick 5, and 3 out of 4 in the pick 4. Missed the huge 34 to 1 shot. It was very hard to come up with. All in all, pretty good day. Today's the final day at Keeneland. Churchill opens Saturday evening racing. Post might be a little bit later than usual on Saturday due to the late post. Give us extra time. But we'll have it out in plenty of time for everybody to get their picks. All right, let's go with Friday here at Keeneland, starting off in the first race. Starter allowance, 16,000 claimers at a mile and a 16th. Pretty wide open race. I'm going to take a little stab here with number 2, Blackwell. Peter Walter doesn't run many horses at Keeneland. He claimed this horse for 15 down at Gulfstream, puts Javier Castellano on it. That's good enough for me. Put him on top. Number 6, be our second choice in here, Proud Road to Glory. Michael Matz ran second at Gulfstream for 25. Protects him. Julian Leperoux, obviously live horse. And third in here, number 3, Revel Stoke. Ran third here at a mile and a half on grass in Allowance Company. Drops back into a starter allowance where he fits. 2, 6, and 3 for me. Race 2 starts our early pick 4. It's a 10,000 claimer, open claimer for fillies and mares at a mile and 16th. My top pick, number 2, Sailor's Pastime. Corey Lannery gets on this horse, ran for 10 last time. Going short, looks like the distance is more suited to her. She gets a little more ground today. I'll put her on top. Second choice going to be number 7, Tribeca. Got a huge lead last time and got swallowed up late. They came home slow. She could get loose again. With that race under her belt, she might be a little tougher to catch this time. Got to use her. And then lastly, number 3, Carousel. Wesley Ward claimed this horse for $25,000 in February. Now he drops him in for 10. Her in for 10. This is a classic Ramsey move. I don't particularly care for this move, but you know, this is not a very good race, so I'll put him third. 2, 7, and 3. Race number 3 is a condition allowance optional $100,000 claimer. My top pick in here and a single on one of my pick 4s is going to be number 5, Zermatt for Todd Pletcher. They give this horse a trip last time. It was her first start since November. She finished a good second. Going 7, drops back now to 6. Her other 2 races at Keeneland were both wins. A race over the track has proved to be beneficial, so I'm going to put her on top. The 1 horse is my second choice. This horse will be in front. Bloomer Girl from Michael Stidham. It's got lightning speed. Will be tough to catch, but I believe Zermatt will keep her in close order and come and get her late. The third choice in here is going to be number 4, Mullins Beach. Mullins Beach is 3 wins on the poly track. Never tried Keeneland's poly track. Is bred to be any kind. Has made $500,000. I'll put her third. Race 4 is a maiden special weight. And it's in a mile and 3/16. It's a male equivalent to yesterday's filly race at the same distance. And then my top pick in here, and a single on one of my pick 4s, is going to be number 11, Dreams Cut Short. And we saw yesterday that a horse with some experience win the race. This horse is another one of those. Second here, like just a few days ago, going a mile and a 16th, fast closing second. Alvarado gets up, and if it's not too fast back, This horse should be tough. This is not a very tough field. My second choice is going to be number 3. Horvat Clan, Tom Proctor, Julian Leparoux, fast closing third at Tampa in its last start. Should like to add a distance. My third choice is going to be number 7, Certain Swagger, Rusty Arnold. Horse ran 4th in its debut, its 3-year-old debut in March. Gets a little more ground here. It was an even 3rd in that race, even 4th. So I'll put him 3rd, so it'll be 11, 3, and 7. Race number 5 is a maiden 20,000 claimer at 7 furlongs. Boy, tough heat. I'm going to put on top Patty Ballgame. This horse ran March 31st, going a mile and 16th, set the pace, and then was inhaled. Obviously didn't like the distance. I think the 7 furlongs is going to suit her a little better. I'll make her my top pick. Number 5, Have a Dream, is Wayne Catalano's entry in here. Has a start over the track for 30. Was bet down and backed up down the stretch. Second start should help. My other pick in here is number 9, Laughing Charge, for Andrew McKeever. Seems like he can't do anything wrong. Horse worked a minute and 3/5 out of the gate. First time starter. Who knows? Go 4, 5, and 9 in here. Early pick 4 is going to be 2, 3, 7 with 5 with 3, 7, 11 with 4, 5, 9. That's going to be $13.50. Now you might do a little backup pick 4 in here, mixing and matching, but that's going to be my pick in here. Race 6 starts our pick 5, the last pick 5 of the Keeneland meet. And it's not only is a 3 other than optional $80,000 claimer, going a mile and 1/8. The big favorite morning line is Stately Victor. I'm going to make him my second choice. He hasn't started since November. This is his first time in allowance company in a long time. He's going to be hard to beat, but I think Rescue Squad is the horse. Should give him a 7 furlong trip. He made a nice little late move. He's always best second off the layoff. Horse got steadied a little bit. The distance suits him. I'm going to make him my top pick. Like I say, Stately Victor will be my second choice. And my third choice is going to be Akamines. Has a good pedigree for this distance. Ran in a Fairgrounds handicap last time out. Was no factor. In a race where there's only 6 horses, I'll just make him my third choice. But my top pick will be number 5, Rescue Squad. Race 7 starts our late pick 4. Mile and 1/8 on the grass. A other than allowance. My top pick in here is going to be number 10, River Lemon, Brian Lynch. Has only started 4 horses here. 3 of them hit the board. This horse had a comeback race going a mile. Got pinched back early, made a nice little run to finish 5th. This was an extremely key race. I think he's going to improve. Gets Gomez, is bred for the distance. I'll put him on top. Second choice is going to be number 5, Halong Bay, Catalano. Was second at Gulfstream Park in its last race in allowance under this condition. Julian Leparoux, I'll put him second. My third pick is going to be number 8, Depeche Chat. Had a start here, going a mile. Finished an even 4th. Probably needed the race. Going to get a little more ground. I'll make him my third choice. So 10, 5, and 8. Race number 8 is a 2-year-old maiden special weight going 4.5. We had a first-timer. We thought the experience might be the key in that race. It turned out not to be that. The experienced horse didn't really run that good. Bounced a little, I guess, off of his big effort first time out. In this race, I'll go top pick number 6, Almost an Angel. Well bred for the 4.5 furlongs. Been working really well for Wesley Ward. I mean, what are you going to do? He wins all these races. My second pick is number 1A, the horse with experience, Angel Socks. Finished second to Wesley's Can't Lose first-timer here on opening Saturday. That was Barisal, so I'll put him second. And third will be number 5, All Day Donna, who was fourth in that same race. Kind of lost ground late in the stretch, but should improve off that. So it's going to be 6, 1A, and 5. The ninth is the Grade 3 Elkhorn at 1.5 miles. And as we seen in yesterday's filly race, the horse with the best pedigree got the job done. This race is, a lot of these horses have the pedigree for 1.5 miles. My top pick is going to be Point of Entry for Sugar McGahee and Johnny V. Comeback race here at Keeneland, they're going 1.5 miles. Come from way out of it, won. Was a fast pace, set him up nice. He doesn't have to be that far behind. He's got a pedigree for the distance. The horse to beat's going to be number 4, Newsdad, and your favorite. Is 2 for 2 at 1.5 miles. Just won the Pan American. He may have had this other horse is a little more lightly raced and may have a fitness edge on him. This horse might be over the top a little bit and could use a break. Third pick is Samard, who beat Newsdad 2 back, going 1 mile 3/8. Obviously has the credentials and the pedigree to get the distance. But for me, 2, 4, and 5. Race 10 is the other split of the maiden special weight at 1 mile 3/16. They had enough males in here to split this race. My top pick is going to be number 4, Parabellum. Tom Amos ran a good second, going 1 mile 1/16 at the fairgrounds in his last. I'm a little perplexed as to why he's putting blinkers on. Horse ran good enough. I don't know why the blinkers. That's a little bit worrisome. But if he runs this race from last time, he'll be tough in here. Number 1, Coach Royal was my second choice. Terra Nova is just taking this horse over. Has run against some good ones in the past. Daddy Knows Best, El Padrino, Optimizer. Been right there. I'll make him my second choice. And my third choice is going to be number 8, Sark. Dwayne Lucas has never tried this horse long on the grass. 2 sprints were both good. Gets Johnny V. Very unusual for Johnny V to ride a horse for Lucas, so it's kind of a red flag for me. So 4, 1, and 8. Late pick 5 is going to be 1, 5, 6. Actually, we're gonna single that 5. We're gonna single that 5 in the first leg, and we're gonna go 5, 8, 10 with 1A, 5, 6 with 2, 4, 5 with 1, 4, 8, and that's gonna be a $40.50 bet. Our late pick 4. I'm going to single number 2 in the 9th. We'll go 5, 8, 10 with 1A, 5, and 6 with number 2, Point of Entry with 1, 4, 8. So that'll end up being $13.50. Just remember that we picked 3 horses in each race. You kind of got to figure out which one you like amongst these 3. It's been a good, fairly decent Keeneland meet, but we're moving on to Churchill. Wish everyone good luck. And remember, here at horseracingbarns.com, we say any day at the races is a good day. See you on Saturday.